Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Factorio campaign. A rocket per patron. Okay. Okay, I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. We're stabilizing. We've got walls-ish. We've got a significantly more efficient refining setup is starting to come online. I still need to expand this out by one. Do I have any walls on me? I know I can create more. Let's create some more. I would like to start creating a bus area and some automation. Of commonly produced or used things. Loaders and underground belt, transport belt, that kind of stuff. Oh, look at that glorious iron. Okay. Get some gear and some iron. I keep on running out of, running out of coal, even though I think didn't I just set this thing up? Yeah, okay, there we go. Basic electronic boards are necessary, of which I have none because I need to put these into there. The rampant AI mod certainly threw a lot more challenge into this than I was expecting. Okay, so that's a few of those. Now we lack this stuff, which is because we lack that, because we lack lead. I have lead. There's your lead. And you need tin. I shut down most lead and tin. Look at that, they're poking out. They're looking, they're hunting. Crazy bastards. They're looking for, they're like, seriously, they're probing for weakness, trying to find locations that have like low defenses. And eventually, I was reading about the rampant AI, they're gonna like map out my base and find the weakest link and attack it. That specific angle. That's what's kind of scary about this mod. So, that all being said, we basically need to find the river, the water, and wall the damn thing off. That is barely defended at all, but it's better than nothing. Okay, got some actual stuff being made here. We almost have enough iron making it through to actually get red signs going again. I'm allowing signs to slow down tremendously while I try to get my defenses up, which is totally fine in my opinion. Okay, so we got some copper, we got some more iron, we got some gears, we've got the ability to make a couple more loaders now, yes? Good. Okay. Nearly pure good stuff comes back out. Next is going to be... Was that? It is. That is a little bastard running along the wall where there's no gun. How dare he? I need to re-up my ammo production now. And I think... Actually, entirely possible. It's time to try to go for like a larger warehouse or something. Okay. Clearly, we are not going to be able to have too much ammo. That is not going to be a problem. Sneaky little bastards. Okay, again, fully shutting down Steertite mining because we can get copper from the Saphirite. And this should hopefully lower pollution in this area. I have intentionally avoided actually going out and aggressing on them because I do not want to increase their evolution factor at all via spawner kills until I absolutely have to. I had a feeling that they were going to be kind of hard. You know, they're going to be a little bit nuts. And they're only at 0.06. Like, if they're at 0.7 or something right now, I'd already be dead. And I think what happens in the multiplayer servers is that those guys are really aggressive about just like going and killing stuff. Not realizing how significantly that increases biter evolution and makes the game much, much harder. Like, I'm going to take it a little bit slower in the early game while we unlock a little bit of technology, try to keep our pollution low, make a push for early solar, and just play a little bit more tentatively. But this whole thing can get shut down. It's served its purpose well. Besides, I am going to be restricted by space. I can just tell. I'm going to be hemmed in my own little fortress of walls. I mean, like my own personal little castle or something. Okay, this was a copper feed. We will need to replace this copper feed. That's gonna have to turn into a copper line. So dark. I think I'm actually going to even like make this just light because I'm going to use it that often. And then I don't have any, of course. Of course. Alright, so we have a replaced copper feed. We don't even really need this iron production anymore. This iron was feeding steel, which I shut down because I was desperate for iron at that point. This really does, I don't want to change any of this setup yet, so we're just going to replace right around here. Have the iron come down into here and merge there. So this will become that iron feed. For now. That's, of course, assuming there was any iron to even be had. Which apparently there is not. Mostly due to the bullet production, which we do need, but... We have a slight abundance. We've got, what does that say? 3,000 iron ore in there. I was going to push this wall out, and then I took it down and didn't expand it, didn't I? Derp. It's not very smart, is it? I need a nice little proper smelting area here, so let's do this. We're going to build a miniature chunk of a template. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's going to go like that. It's going to go like that and that. Copy it. Okay. This is going to be furnace. We're going to save that as one of our very first blueprints in this save. I don't actually want it here. Probably should have taken the time to just build it where I want it, but I don't always think ahead, okay? What do you expect from me, huh? Perfect play? What are you crazy? It's not gonna happen. Not when I'm stressed out by the rampant biter crazy bastards. Getting hemmed in on all sides. Okay, I need some more termite bots. I think I am going to shut this thing down. And we're just going to have to ramp up iron production. Because again, notice I'm still trying to shift to the east. I'm trying to go away from where they are. Just trying to avoid making them angry. Cyanide has just subscribed using the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Okay, so if I can get iron production back up, we got some of these guys here to kill the trees, make them die. I need space to work with here. My glorious termites. Termite bots. This gives me room. It killed... The termite bots killed my belt. Okay, so I'm picturing like processing area 1, processing area 2. It'll collide with power at some point if I keep going south. I could go north. So we could just have like smelting. Let's do it that way. Each one of these rounds of ammo can only actually construct like 10 objects or 20 or something like that. So it's not like they're stupid overpowered or anything. They're good, but they're not stupid overpowered. Okay, pour some fuel into there. Now we actually have some, like, managed stuff, so I don't have to worry about the fuel anymore, which is really handy. And then we can just bring the iron back up, assuming I could find some belt. Belt, good. We had copper on the bottom, iron on the top. That's good, it's good. I'll leave this one set up for other stuff. This will feed the science area. This will feed weapons. Just weapons, mostly. Just the guns, bullets and stuff. I'll have to keep these manually fueled, annoyingly, but... Alright, we're just gonna turn off autofill group limits. So they will load these up fully. I can not have to worry about it for a while. Okay, so that means we don't really need the loader anymore. We need to... something like that. What to work on next? This whole smelting area really needs to be bigger though, too. Man, these guys, they're not friendly to some of my stuff. Gotta use those termite bots with caution. Especially when you're working around wooden electric poles. Eventually this is going to shape up into a glorious factory, I can feel it. It's just going to take a little bit of planning, time, expansion, solar, avoiding getting killed by rampant AI. You know, like you do. Alright, we can take a copy of this half over here. Just the whole thing basically down to about there. Okay. Nice. 400 basic circuits. I can give up a few of those to that. From here, we're going to go like these two We're going to do the same thing here. The nanobot mod does not like when there's like an item already there. So notice how it's not placing anything down. It's because it doesn't like that there's an item in that tile. So that's why it's not placing down the furnaces. It tries to place furnaces first, but because it didn't have them, I have to manually put them down. All right, so we got some fairly competent smelting happening now. Nearly enough for, let's see, this is 12 stone furnaces. We need 24 for a fully saturated yellow belt, so that's still not a huge amount, but you know, it's starting to add up. I believe all of these were electric mining drill Mark IIs? No, they are not. We got that crushing going. With the newfound iron flow, I think I'm going to pretty much have to double this thing up. Also, yeah, iron ore is still going up. I need another one of these setups. I might just need to remove this little copper one here, because this is not going into anything. It's not feeding anywhere. Unlike the iron that's being used to make gears and bullets. I mean, I could use it to make, like, turrets, which is definitely something I need to start automating. I need to automate all the basics, right? Turrets, assembly machines, underground belt splitters, that kind of stuff. And I am now out of actual stone. And lights. And apparently fuel. Okay, last thing I'm going to work on in this recording session and on this stream is getting this second iron thing set up and complete. We'll get it merged in with the other. So we have a nice saturated belt. We will do a little bit of a lane balancing thing here. Just to guarantee that that flows nice and well. All that we're lacking is fuel. Fuel, I think, is a shortage based on not having enough electric mining tools on coal. More importantly, though, I want to get them upgraded to steel. So down here, let's go ahead and grab some steel set up again, now that we can actually afford it. So we'll get that going. Got some transport belt, we got gears, we got iron. Start trying to upgrade these things to better assembly machines because they're more energy efficient. Less pollution per product. Even though they do cost more resources to produce, once you have them, they're a good long-term investment. Pretty much every assembly machine in Bob's Mods you should upgrade whenever possible. Could probably start trying to work on advanced ore crushers. This gives me access to, yeah, the ore crusher Mark IIs. We should go for those. Need to get some more fuel up there. Getting pretty low on that fuel supply. But the biters have backed off. Feels good, man. Feels good. Moving the production area was a good idea, I think. Also, I definitely want to get advanced material processing. So we could do Shift T, advanced material processing. Put that up there. I don't care about shotgun shooting speed, excuse me. No. I wanted advanced material processing, and I also wanted... What was the thing I had it working on a second ago? It was... I've completely forgotten now. Oh, it was the Angels refining. Refining. Advanced ore refining. So it should finish this, and then it should default to the other one that I just set as a higher priority object. Make Electric Mine Drill Mark II. One more, yay. I just need to get some more steel, and I can keep upgrading those for better efficiency. I do need to start processing some of that crushed stone that's in the warehouse up there now, so that we can actually continue creating walls. I lost that when I switched over to the newer smelting setup. Don't want to burn the wood because I don't have a greenhouse built up yet. Carbon is actually quite dense and can be cooked, can be used as a fuel, so we could do that. It's not as dense as coal. It's only 6 megajoules, but it does stack up to 200 just like coal does. And I'm not sure. I think there's an actual net energy gain through this whole process. If you look at the crafting cost, you're taking one bit of coal, which is 8 megajoules. You're converting it from 1 coal into 2 crushed coal, each worth 4, so that's 8. No gain, right? You're going from 8 to 8 with a cost to process. Then you're spending a little bit more megajoules to cook it. But when you cook it to this phase here, making coke is 2 crushed coal to make 2 coke. So that's 4 times 2 is 8, becomes 5 times 2 is 10. So you've just gained 25% fuel value, which is already should be more than the cost to cook it. And then you take this step, and you're going 2 coke into 3 carbon, and each piece of carbon is worth 6. So you're going from 2 coke, which is worth 10 megajoules, up to 3 carbon, which is worth 18. And all you're doing is mixing in some carbon dioxide, which was just 1 coal. I feel like there's a net gain going up to carbon. And there's one more step beyond that. Carbon can be used in another thing. I don't remember what it's called. Carbon. It's probably a stage 2 coal processing. Yeah, coke pellets. You take 5 coke. Each coke has a fuel value of... No, that's a coke pellet. I don't know. Basically, I feel like there's net energy gain in this whole system. So, that part's good. So anyway, we got guns. We got stuff. We're making things. We're rocking. I think we're solid now. I could continue to termite up the joint. I feel like the trees aren't really necessary anymore. Definitely want to keep on making nano construction bots so we have those available. I think we're ready to start working our way towards rockets. It's good. Not quite. It's gonna take a little while. But we're trying. We're getting there. We are currently still at only 7 megawatts of power. So It's a lot of biters. It's a lot of biters down there. A lot of desert. Oh god, the pollution's sitting in the south, and I have like no defenses on this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take a break here. I'll be back in the next episode. We shall see. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.